Hi Earth Signs, this is Carrie Mubarak at wooingnature.life. This is the full moon view for 12/12/19, December 12th, 19. The full moon is coming in Gemini, and it's bringing in a lot of opportunities. It's bringing in a lot of choices. Things that you've been praying for and asking for are coming through in different ways, and there's an abundance of them. So the sun is asking you to think about what's coming through and think about longevity. Think about what's going to sustain you over time and for everything that you need, not just for right now, but for your future as well. So it's asking you to have a plan to go with the abundant things that are coming through. And then with Mercury, because the moon is in Gemini, we wanted to take a look at Mercury. There's no aspecting between the moon and Mercury, but we do want to look and see what Mercury is asking of us, because that also is going to affect the way that the moon is, the moon's energy is being activated. Okay, so the Mercury in Sagittarius, 4th degree, is asking us to watch and wait before making a move. So before you make a choice, before you make a decision, make sure that you have some time to quietly observe what's happening. Think about your future. Think about how whatever these choices are, how these choices are going to sustain you over time. That's what we're really looking at. All right, Earth signs, we're talking about Taurus, we're talking about Virgo, and we're talking about Capricorn. I am going to be pulling from Colette Baron Reed, the wisdom, the enchanted map. I was going to say the wisdom of the oracle, but this is the enchanted map. I'll be pulling 3 cards, of course, 1 for Taurus, 1 for Virgo, and then 1 for Capricorn for my Earth signs. And then I'm going to follow up with the Sun and Moon Tarot, appropriately so, since it is the full moon. All right, so 3 cards, 1 for Taurus, 1 for Virgo, 1 for Capricorn. All right, so Taurus, good, for Virgo, and for Capricorn. All right. So, Taurus, we see some movement happening for you all. Of course, there is an abundance of energy coming in. It could come in the form of people, connections. It could also come in the form of career opportunities, partnerships, if you are looking at relationships, if that's what you've been praying for, asking for, if that's where your intentions have been set on building relationships or being in a better relationship with your partner. It looks like there's some movement happening there, and some good movement happening at that. For some of you all, there's going to be an abundance of choices and partnerships. So if there are a lot of people coming towards you right now looking for romance, if you've been looking for romance and all of a sudden you have a plethora of people knocking at your door, again, you're thinking ahead, you're thinking about your future, and you're also observing and being in a position of observing this person or observing these people and seeing, okay, who is it that's really going to bring the energy that I want in my life. Okay. For those of you who are looking at making a move, maybe a career opportunity or a career change, then there are opportunities coming there for that as well. But again, you're thinking about your future, and you're also being observant of the opportunities that are presenting themselves and asking yourself, is this something that I really want? All right, so I've got 3 cards. I have a 9 in reverse, a Prince of Cups in reverse, and I have the Death in reverse as well. And so I'm looking at the 9 of Wands as being like you putting some things behind you, finally putting some of the other shadow side things that have been happening in your life. Yeah, for you, Taurus, there's some things that you have been working on internally. It could be subconscious things, things that are in your psyche, things that you needed to be rid of, that you needed to put away so that you could bring forth your true light, and your true light needs to come through. That's been requiring a lot of strength from you, and you have had to use a lot of strength to get to that point. But these opportunities, again, are coming your way. I'm still getting them in reverse, though, because the Prince of Cups is, to me, is like that Gemini. It's not the Gemini. It is the Moon Gemini energy for me, because what it is it's like it's the Prince of Cups usually reminds me of a romantic partner or something of a romantic nature, or someone bringing love to you or bringing the thing that you want to you. But I'm getting also that there's a death rebirth thing happening right now. Like there's a death that has to happen. There's an ending that has to happen in order for good movement to take place. Because otherwise what will happen is these opportunities will present themselves. But if you're not quite ready to make the move, or if you're still dealing with some old energy that you haven't processed yet, then that opportunity can be lost. And these are fleeting opportunities. When we're talking about the moon energy only comes in a couple of days. So while this is happening, and while the going is good, you want to be able to capitalize on that. Don't isolate yourself. Don't put your head in the sand. Don't be worried about the change in terrain if things are a little different. Don't let that shake you up. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for you all, Tauruses. That movement is happening. Things are happening. Things are coming through. But you want to be open, and you also want to make sure that you have done all of your soul searching and all of your deep diving, so that when these choices come through, you're not just like doing anything. You don't want to do that. You want to make wise use of this opportunity. It's opportunities coming, and you want to make wise use of the opportunities. That's why the sun is asking you to look ahead, and why Mercury is asking for you to be observant. You're not just doing just anything, any old thing. All right, so moving right along to Virgo. Virgo is in the dragon's lair. This is somewhere where you have either been drawn to, or something that you wanted somewhere in the midst of this, but it may not look like all of what it's cracked up to be. All that glitters isn't gold, in other words, is what I'm feeling here. I feel like it's something that you were aspiring to, or maybe something that you were trying to get to, or it could be about money or status, or trying to climb the ladder. I'm definitely getting some ladder climbing, so this may be about that for you. You don't want to be like so ambitious or so anxious to get to something that you end up making a choice that isn't good for you. Again, the choices are coming in. It wants you to make a wise choice, make the wisest choice. I am getting the Hierophant in reverse in relationship to this card for you, Virgos. Lessons that needed to be learned before moving forward. We got the Chariot, which is you moving away from, or having some movement around this. Maybe even either moving out of the dragon's lair, or being able to in some ways navigate it a little bit differently, I'm thinking. Sorry about that. There may be the need to navigate the situation differently and think through the situation differently. Like, what did you learn from this experience? What are you learning from this experience? How to make better choices for yourself, but looking at what the benefit is as well. So like in every situation, okay, let's say you did pull yourself into this situation and it wasn't as positive as you wanted it to be. This is still good because you can learn from it quickly, with that moon being in Gemini and that Mercury energy being, very quick energy, fast energy. Mercurial energy is fast. It's quick. Things pick up fast. They go quickly. And I feel like things are going to pick up for you. So like, take your lessons from this. And then look for what's coming. Look for what's coming and jump on it, okay? Don't spend a whole lot of time assessing like what you did wrong, what choices you may have made I feel like these are choices that you made that landed you in this situation where it's not like what it was cracked up to be. We think about the dragon's lair, we think about danger, imminent danger, or fear, or it could have been fear that led you there. And now you're in a fearful situation or something that you don't feel comfortable with at all. Okay, so you learned your lesson for that. But because this energy is coming through, and it's coming through with a lot of different opportunities, be on the lookout for the new opportunities. Get your lessons and keep it moving, in other words, Virgo. But there are other opportunities coming, and there is other movement, so you don't have to feel like you're stuck in that. You're not stuck in that. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, we have coming to life for you. So this is a renewal process. This is a process of renewing. So these new things that are coming in for you, Capricorn, are going to bring new life to you. They are going to readjust your current situation. You're going to be feeling a lot more energy than you have before. I think some of you have been feeling really stagnant or feeling like you're stuck. Feeling like the change was never going to come for you, but the change is coming. I'm getting that with Judgment in the upright position, followed by the Two of Wands, which says that you are changing territory, or you're going to be in a new place, it looks like to me. New territory. New territory. And I'm getting some happiness here, some joy here. So this is going to be a positive change for you, Capricorn, during this time. As you are making, as these things are presenting, as these opportunities are presenting themselves to you, I want you to think carefully about what you asked for and what you prayed for and what your heart's desire is. Because this isn't just about just like, this isn't just like some kind of, something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is about you. This, with the coming to life and the Judgment card here, this is a major transformation that's happening in your life that has been ordained, has been destined. So this time was destined to happen for you overall. This is a real bigger picture, not just the full moon for you, but the full moon is kind of bringing forth the manifestation of that for you, So there's going to be a lot of opportunity after the full moon for you to find joy, to find happiness, and also to stretch yourself and move beyond the space where you are right now. Right now, you have been feeling, like I said, trapped, or you've been feeling stuck, or feeling like the change was never going to come. The change is coming, and this is being ushered in by the moon for you, Capricorns. And there's some positive changes for you. I'm even also seeing positive changes in terms of relationships for you as well. So this is not just... this is a change of scenery. It's a coming to life, and it's going to draw certain people towards you with the sun energy. It's going to bring some new opportunities for you and some new people into your life as well. All right. I think that is it for you all, for my earth signs. If you would like to get a personal full moon view, the personal full moon view, or the full moon reading as we call it, looks at your intentions, what you are focused on right now, how you're doing in terms of that. It looks if there's any blockages to you reaching your goals. It gives you a look at that too, how you can do things internally, what you can do internally to draw in what it is that you are wanting to manifest. So if you want to get a full moon view for yourself, or a full moon reading for yourself, you can do that by reaching out to me at Kerri, Kerri, at wooingnature.life. You can also go on Facebook, like a follow there, and you can book your own reading, because the booking site is up there where it says book now at the top of the page. You can book your own reading, and I'll be happy to take care of that for you. I'll also put this information in the description box below, so that you can follow those links if you need to get to those links. All right, I hope you have a great full moon. I think you are going to have a great full moon, and I hope you're having a wonderful life.